Welcome to Trending Farm. China's tilapia farms once wasted water with low yields, but now advanced systems quadruple output and cut waste by 85%. How does this keep your fish tacos affordable? As 170% US tariffs drive grocery prices up 20%. This video reveals breeding innovations, AI-driven farming, high-speed harvesting, and trade barriers shaped by policy and culture. Will you face higher grocery bills without sustainable tilapia? Comment and subscribe. China leads tilapia production with 1.82 million tons annually, holding 70% of global output in 2023. With growth projected for 2025 under the 14th Five-Year Plan's Blue Economy focus. Aligned with WTO rules to cut harmful subsidies and promote vaccines, breeding uses gift strains resistant to Streptococcus, reducing losses from 15% in 2023 to 5% with AI monitoring. Females mouth brood eggs, then larvae enter nursery tanks where sensors control pH, oxygen, and temperature. Biofloc technology recycles waste into feed, boosting efficiency by 20% and supporting the plan's green tech goals. In Guangxi, breeding ties to Lunar New Year traditions of selecting lucky fish, blending heritage with modern methods. After 1 month, fingerlings move to grow-out systems. Earthen ponds produce 60% of output but risk eutrophication, reducing lake oxygen by 30%. Though vaccines and RAS help address this. Recirculating aquaculture systems, RAS, support 4 times the stocking density, recycling water and using AI to cut antibiotic use by 30%. Energy costs are 0.5 to 1 kiloliter per kilo, but the 14th Five-Year Plan backs vaccines and sea pastures built in 2023. In Hainan, family ponds reflect community values, with tilapia driving rural incomes. In Guangdong, tilapia farming helps thousands of households escape poverty, producing 740,000 tons in 2020. Farmers in Maoming optimize feeding with smart sensors, preparing fish for harvest after 6 to 9 months at 500 to 800 grams. Harvesting begins when tilapia reach market size. Large farms use machines that harvest 12,000 kg per hour with gentle suction to reduce stress. Smaller farms harvest manually, coordinating with processors for freshness. The 14th Five-Year Plan's rules curb water pollution during harvesting, promoting electric trucks. Harvested tilapia enter oxygenated tanks with real-time temperature and oxygen checks. Schedules align with factories to avoid delays, critical as exports face 170% US tariffs, raising prices 20%. In Guangxi, harvesting connects to festivals where sharing fish symbolizes unity, a tradition since 1957, with tilapia offered in Lunar New Year prayers supporting rural communities. Harvested tilapia reach processing plants within 2 to 4 hours. Blockchain tracks batches from harvest, cutting waste by 15%. And meeting EU and US antibiotic-free standards, aligned with ASC certified requirements for safer products. Processing starts with humane, stunning and bleeding, followed by machine scaling, gutting and filleting up to 5,000 fish per hour, with X-ray checks for bone. Fillets are chilled or flash frozen, often as IQF portions. Byproducts become fish meal through circular economy practices. Exports to the USA hit 425 million USD annually before tariffs, but 170% duties dropped China's share of US tilapia imports to 54.6% in 2025 from 64.5% in 2018 to 18.6% in 2018. In southern China, processed tilapia features in steamed lemongrass and ginger dishes, unlike US grilled fillets in fish tacos. From China's steamed tilapia to America's fish tacos, this fish links cultures and drives sustainability. The global tilapia market is 15.14 billion USD in 2025, projected to reach 24.22 billion USD by 2035. At a 4.8% CAGR. Its plant-based diet eases ocean pressure, but pollution persists, addressed by the 14th Five-Year Plan and the 15th Plan for 2026-2030, emphasizing vaccines. China's policies align with WTO and ASC certified standards, ensuring safer tilapia for your table. Choose ASC certified products to support the blue economy. Scan the QR code for antibiotic-free options and share if you check ASC labels when buying tilapia.
In 2023, the Korean market will consume about 114 million pounds of flounder meat, bringing 923 million USD to the people. Today, Trending Farm will join you to discover how Korean farmers raise and process them. Needs attention to be able to reproduce the healthiest fingerlings. They are also sometimes fed small fish or crustaceans. Harvest time is 2 years from the time of stocking, so the price of this flounder species is also more expensive than other fish species. When harvesting, people will withdraw water from the tank. Then, harvest by hand, using a racket or net to scoop the fish out of the tank. The flounder is stored in plastic mesh baskets and transported to the processing facility by truck. Those of you who are at the yellow flounder meat processing factory, at the processing plant, workers gut the fish. Fish scales are... The worker will skillfully filter the fish meat from the belly and remove the fish skin. The fish's back skin will be put through fire or hot water and then soaked in ice to clean the surface. And sweetness. Flounder has a flat body. This is the most prominent feature of flounder. Flounder skin comes in a variety of colors and patterns to blend in with its surroundings. They are marine fish with high economic value, popular because of their delicious taste, tough meat, and high nutrition. In the fall and spring, flounder move to shore to spawn, which is when many people go fishing. They often choose fishing grounds with fixed nets and prepare bait such as earthworms, small fish, or artificial bait. The fishing rods used are of medium to heavy hardness, from 2.1 to 3.3 meters long. Combined with a high-strength fishing line, with diameter from 0.25 to 0.35 mm. Fish hooks come in many sizes from 4 to 2/0. After casting the bait about 25 m for 20 seconds, the flounder will bite. Fishing is a fun and engaging experience. Tell us about your experience in the comments section of this video. In cold seas with fierce winds and strong waves, the long journey of flounder fishing begins. The sailors quickly drop their nets. Trawl nets are dropped into the sea and dragged along the seabed to scan for fish. After an hour of casting their nets, the fishermen began to collect their nets. It took up to 40 minutes for people to continuously repeat the motion of turning and pulling fishing gear to be able to pull in the entire fish net and trap the fish onto the boat. Each batch of flounder is poured onto the ship and then placed into wooden boxes and plastic baskets for storage in the ship's cabin. Each wooden box holds about 50 pounds of halibut, and during the winter, auctions range from 1,000 to 2,000 boxes a day. They will be kept on ice to preserve freshness. Forklifts help transport fish boxes from ships to the factory. Boxes containing newly caught flounder are constantly moved. In your opinion, are sea-caught flounder and farm-caught yellow flounder processed the same? Leave your thoughts below in the comments section before we give you the answer. Unlike yellow flounder, flounder have their entire head and internal organs separate from the body. The worker makes an incision near the gills. A little fish blood flows out, then separates the fish's head and internal organs, ensuring the fish's bile does not break. The worker uses a specialized tool to spray inside to remove all the blood from the fish inside without affecting the texture of the fish meat. Use chopsticks to poke the fish fin to separate the skin from the fish flesh. Cut the fish in half and remove the bones in the middle. Carefully use a knife to separate the entire skin on both sides. Cut fish into pieces, remove bones and fins. The finished product is a clean flounder filet, ready to serve. Flounder is often eaten directly after preparation to fully enjoy the sweet, chewy taste of the fish meat. However, chefs have created many dishes with flounder meat without affecting the natural flavor, nature of fish meat. They can be steamed, grilled, braised, fried, hot pot, and soup. Flounder is a healthy source of protein, omega-3, vitamins and minerals. Eating halibut regularly can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, Alzheimer's, cancer, and inflammatory diseases. Flounder is also good for eye health, memory, heart, and immune system. To make the most of the fish's nutrients, you should store fresh flounder in the refrigerator at a temperature of 0 dC to 4 dC. Flounder should be covered with foil or plastic wrap to maintain freshness. They can be stored in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 days. In addition to the information we have shared, have you had any interesting experiences with this special fish? Like the video and leave a comment to let us know. If you have witnessed the processing of flounder in many countries around the world, today we will take you to visit the Japanese food factory to see the uniqueness and difference here. The difference in how to handle flounder between Japanese and other countries is reflected in distinct techniques, uses, and culinary cultures. The Japanese Aquaculture technique helps keep the halibut meat as fresh as possible, while skinning and bone treatment can vary depending on preference and dish. The uses for flounder are also diverse, from delicate raw dishes to popular cooked dishes. In this video, the owner of the food factory shared the process of processing flounder, a technique he has practiced for many years. The video begins with him catching a giant flounder weighing about 10 kg from a positioning net. He introduced that this flounder is many times larger in size than regular flounder. After bringing the flounder back, he conducted the Aquaculture technique to keep the fish fresh longer. He turned the fish over and used a needle to puncture the intersection of the veins on the fish's head to paralyze the fish and bleed it out. Then, he cut the base of the fish's gills and used a water pipe to wash away the remaining blood in the fish's body. Next, he begins to prepare the fish by removing organs and unnecessary parts. He skillfully opened the fish's belly and removed these parts carefully so as not to break the gallbladder and avoid affecting the quality of the fish meat. Once the fish has been cleaned, he moves on to cutting fillets. He carefully cut along the fish's backbones to get the pure meat, then removed the remaining small bones. The flounder meat will be processed into delicious dishes in the next part of the video. Don't leave the screen, we will demonstrate right here. Flounder meat, also known as hirame in Japanese, is not only famous for its delicate flavor but also brings many nutritional health benefits. Halibut is a source of high-quality protein which helps build and maintain muscle. In addition, flounder meat also contains a lot of omega-3 fatty acids, a type of fat that is beneficial for the heart, helping to reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases and improve brain function. Flounder meat is also rich in vitamins and minerals, including vitamin B12, necessary for red blood cell formation, and nerve function vitamin D, which supports calcium absorption and bone development, and iron, which helps provide oxygen to the body. Besides, flounder provides low calories, making it an ideal choice for those who want to maintain weight or lose weight. In Japan, flounder is often prepared in many different ways to maximize its flavor and nutritional value: sashimi, sushi. In addition, you can combine it with many different ingredients and sauces to create fried, steamed, or stir-fried flounder. comment below the video if you have more attractive and interesting turbot recipes. Flounder is a marine fish belonging to the Paralichthiidae family, notable for its flat body and eyes located on one side of its head. They live in temperate and tropical waters, often found on sandy or muddy sea bottoms. Flounder are carnivorous fish, hunting by killing small fish, shrimp, crabs, and other bottom organisms. Flounder have a flat body with a brown or grey upper surface and a white underside, which helps them camouflage in the marine environment. The flounder's mouth is located on the underside of the head. The dorsal and posterior fins are long along the body, while the pectoral and pelvic fins are small. Their scales are small and round, protecting their bodies from dangers. According to statistics from the Japanese Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry and Fisheries, the area with the most flounder fishing in Japan is Hokkaido, famous for Ezaki flounder Paralichthys olivaceus, accounting for more than 50% of Japan's flounder catch. In addition, flounder is also found in many places across Japan, with production increasing. We will talk more about the flounder farming process in Japan in another video. Like the video if you like that. Japan is the world's largest flounder exploiting and consuming country, accounting for about 30% of total global catch. In 2021, Japan's flounder fishing output will reach about 180,000 tons. To get such a large output, Japanese fishermen need to prepare very carefully before going to sea. The fishing vessels used are often equipped with modern fishing equipment such as fish finders, fishing nets, cranes, and cold storage systems. Flounder fishing nets are made of nylon or polyethylene with mesh sizes suitable for catching adult flounder. Flounder are often caught at night when they are more active, but fishermen face large waves and strong winds during their work. Their work mainly consists of placing and removing nets, with the help of simple but effective equipment. As the net was pulled up, the tension and suspense increased as they checked to see if there were more flounders. Flounder fishing requires not only technique and experience, but also patience and endurance. Every time the net is pulled up, it is a battle between the fisherman and the sea, and the outcome is often determined by both preparation and luck. After completing a day's work, the flounders are sorted and prepared for return to shore. Fishermen classify fish according to size and quality, then preserve it on ice to ensure freshness before bringing it to market. This job is not only to make a living but is also part of the marine cultural heritage passed down from generation to generation. The journey from early morning to late afternoon, from tiring work to nervous moments when checking nets, all create a vivid picture of the life of flounder fishermen in Japan. In addition to fishing in large quantities, Japanese people also love flounder fishing. It both increases the yield of flounder harvested and is also a source of entertainment for fishermen here. Baits for flounder include sea worms, small fish, shrimp, squid, and artificial baits. Sea worms are popular bait thanks to their aroma and fishy taste that attract flounder. Fishing options include fishing from shore at beaches or jetties and fishing from boats to reach more areas. Use a moderate fishing rod and line, apply bottom fishing or trolling techniques, and fishing at night or at dawn and dusk is the best time.
AI technologies are gradually developing and created by human hands. What if each processing factory gradually has fewer people working? Please share your thoughts below in the comments section of this video. And lastly, don't forget to recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Thank you and goodbye. See you again in the next videos.